The defendant, Eleanor, has been found guilty of negligent harm. Sentenced to 3 years.
"3 days ago, my biological parents, who had been missing for 15 years, found me. I thought it would be a happy family reunion. But instead they, along with my 8 fiancés, set a huge trap for me."
Elena, to celebrate your return, your mum and dad have prepared a gift for you.
"Mom, Dad, what is this?"
"I'm sorry, sister. Mom and Dad can't bear to see me in prison, so they specially brought you back to take the fall for me."
"Lyra has a congenital heart defect. You'll take her place, and when you get out, Mom will do everything to make it up to you."
That's right. Once you're out, our family can again be together.
Don't worry, even if it's for Lyra. I'll make it up too.
Us too.
"But what if I don't want to?" Elena, Lyra grew up without parents since she was 3. Her parents died in a car accident when they saved us. We promised her parents to take good care of her. Eleanor, please just help us. "But I'm your daughter. Just because you abandoned me as a child, does that mean I'm no longer your daughter? Just because you never raised me for 18 years, am I no longer your flesh and blood?"
Shut up. We gave you life. We're just asking you to go to prison for Lyra, not to die.
Today, you will sign this confession, whether you like it or not. You're going to prison, and that's final.
Sign it now.
I won't sign.
Stop her.
Let me go. I don't want this. Let me go.
Be a good person when you get out.
3 years in prison. My biological parents, to save the housekeeper's daughter, sent me to hell with their own hands. Now I'm out. Time to settle the score.
Happy birthday, dear Lyra.
Lyra, this is from Dad, a birthday gift for you. A limited edition Rolls-Royce.
Thanks, Dad.
Lyra, this is from Mom, a birthday gift for you. An Emperor jade necklace.
I'm so happy to have you, Mom and Dad.
Lyra, this is from us, a birthday gift.
I must say, Lyra is really lucky, beautiful and loved by everyone. Who doesn't like her? Unlike the biological daughter of the Ford family, who is still rotting in prison, not out yet. Once you've been in jail, your life is ruined. Indeed. The Ford family will probably never acknowledge her as a daughter again.
Are you talking about me? Miss Elena.
Elena.
Elena, how did you get back? Looks like you wish I never got out of jail, right?
Your mother didn't mean it that way. We're so glad you're back. We couldn't be happier.
Really? Emperor Jade. Nice piece. A Rolls-Royce. Well, I don't have a car.
Elena, what do you think? These are all gifts for Lyra, not for you.
But it's my birthday too. No one celebrates with me.
I'm sorry, sister. We didn't know it was your birthday, so we didn't prepare anything.
Then, how about you give me your birthday party as a gift?
You.
Happy birthday to me. Lyra. I served 3 years for you. I ate spoiled food for 3 years, all of you. Lived in a big mansion, drove luxury cars, threw parties, popped champagne. The sweet life.
I'm sorry, sister. I apologize.
Elena, forget the past. Stop making a scene, okay?
A scene. Today, I'll make a big scene.
Dad,
You ungrateful son. For the daughter of a housekeeper, you put a member of the Ford bloodline into prison for 3 years. Do you have no shame before the ancestors of the Fords?
Dad, Lyra grew up with us. If she goes to prison, I'm afraid she won't survive it.
You still dare to defend her. I tell you, the Ford estate will go only to Elena.
Dad, please reconsider, Dad.
The 8 best scholarship students are all sons of brothers who fought by my side and died. They are also the fiancés we raised for Elena. I want that. After she gets out, she gets a guaranteed happy life.
Hey, Dad?
Grandpa?
Dad, when Grandpa died, he left everything to Elena. Until we take the inheritance away from her, we can't touch it. Elena, all the suffering you have endured over the years, I know. When you let it out, we'll sit down as a family and talk calmly.
Family. You, me, and Mom, we 3 are the real family. These 9 are outsiders, aren't they?
Lyra is your sister. How can she be an outsider? As for the other 8, I forgot to introduce them to you. They are the Ford Group's best scholarship students, and also your future fiancés. In the future, we will all be one family.
I understand.
Mr. Ford, we 8 will never marry her.
Dad, even if you want to make it up to Elena, you can't sacrifice Caspian and her happiness.
Except Lyra, I will marry no one else.
Same for us.
Quiet. Don't forget, without the Fords, you are nothing. Eleanor, don't worry about them.
That doesn't bother me. After all, for a rat that has struggled through the gutter for 3 years, love is just a luxury. Only power is the stepping stone. For your sake, Dad, I can accept these 9. But I am your own daughter. All these years, the money you spent on them. Can you spare something for me?
Elena, you can't spend so much money. Alright, I'll first transfer you $100,000 as pocket money.
Dad, I took the blame for Lyra and was in prison for 3 years, and carry this stigma forever. Is a girl's reputation worth only that much?
Fine, I'll transfer you whatever you want.
Dad, in recent years, the money you spent on those 9 people, for each one, it must be 100 million, right? I want 900 million. That's not too much, is it?
900 million? Eleanor, are you crazy?
Yes, sister, if you need money, let me know. Why make such a ridiculous demand?
Dad, am I really less important to you than them? Dad, you're not going to be stingy with me, your own daughter, who has suffered for over 20 years.
Of course, Dad loves you too much to do that. Elena, since you're back, let's sit down and talk.
Sure, Dad.
Elena, what are you doing now?
What's wrong with Elena?
Mom, Dad, I don't like this house. It feels so strange and cold. I don't like the decor either.
Alright. I'll buy you a new house.
Mom, Dad, don't you want to live with me? Eleanor, of course not. That you're coming back makes us so happy. It's just a shame you don't like this house. I don't like this house. Because I feel uncomfortable. In this family photo, there's Dad, Mom, Lyra, and the 8 others. But I'm not in it.
Eleanor, what do you mean? Lyra grew up without parents, so taking a photo with Uncle Ford and Aunt Ford and us, what's wrong with that?
Elena, you're too selfish. Now you even want to destroy Lyra's only warmth. Destroy it.
But this is my home, not hers. Right?
You.
Elena, from now on, we'll take a new family photo with you, okay?
But it hurts so much. From now on, every day, when I see this family photo, I think about how you 3 years were all together, while I was alone, helpless in prison, with no family at all. I felt so lonely.
Stop pretending.
Enough. I'll have Nanny Wong take down the photo for you. Nanny Wong.
No need. Dad, I'll do it myself. Dad, Mom. In this family photo, the housekeeper's daughter is smiling so sweetly.
Eleanor, put the group photo back.
Sorry. I can't do that.
What are you doing?
I just want to remind you that I am the only biological daughter of the Fords.
Elena, I know you don't like me. You can hit me, shout at me, but you must not ruin my birthday party and tear up the family photo.
Fine.
Lyra.
You Elena, how could you hit Lyra?
Lyra, are you okay? You poisonous woman. Lyra is so kind. How could you do that?
She asked me to hit her. I just did what she told me. What's wrong with that?
Mr. Ford, Mrs. Ford, you must stand up for Lyra, please.
Exactly. If she dares to hit Lyra today, tomorrow she will do something even worse. A woman with such an evil heart should not stay in the Ford family.
Elena, this time you were really in the wrong. How could you bully Lyra?
She only got a slap from me. I suffered endless torment in prison because of her. I have a knife scar on my stomach, a stab wound. Do you want to see it?
All right, enough. Lyra, don't talk nonsense from now on.
Dad.
Eleanor, I'll find the best doctor for you to check your health.
Thanks, Dad. But can I go with the 8 to the company tomorrow? I want to take the burden off you.
Oh, Eleanor, the company already has Caspian and the other 7. That's enough, nothing will go wrong.
But I am the only child of the Fords. If I don't get familiar with the business early, how can I inherit the Ford empire? What? Will the company be handed over to one of these 8 sons-in-law? Is that it?
Elena.
Elena.
How can that be? Dad will handle it tomorrow. You're going to the company.
Dad said we should take you to the company. Get in.
Wasting our time early in the morning. So arrogant.
Good morning, sis.
Lyra gets carsick. She can only sit in the passenger seat. If you want to sit, then sit in the back.
Scoot over.
What are you doing?
Why are you getting in?
Won't you get sick? Don't worry. My driving style is very smooth.
You did that on purpose.
That was intentional.
You. Just wait. Caspian and the others are here. They won't let you get away with it.
Elena, you mean woman. You knew Lyra gets carsick, and you still stepped on the gas. If anything happens to Lyra, we'll never let you get away with it.
Believe me, I'll tear you to pieces.
A bunch of losers who can't even catch up to my exhaust fumes. Go back to driving school and practice.
You.
Caspian, I feel so sick.
Lyra, are you okay? Today's board meeting, as usual, I'll preside. Next, each department will report on their current work.
The company is currently running smoothly.
Any objections?
We have no objections at all.
With that, I conclude my report. I am done with my report.
I have no objections. Continue.
Some people have neither education nor background, and have been in prison. If we were to classify everyone here into 3 classes, then she would be the lowest. Next, I will report to all of you on the company's performance last week.
Lyra is actually the housekeeper's daughter.
I can't believe Lyra is a fraud.
Elena, did you do that?
Speaking of hierarchy, the identity of a housekeeper's daughter. You belong to the lowest class.
Just wait and see.
I'm not done with you yet. Lyra.
Let's go too.
Wait a moment. You're all company veterans. Today, I want to tell you one thing. The only Ford in this company is me. You wag your tail for the one who feeds you. This principle you should all understand, right?
Good morning, Miss Ford. My apologies for just now.
Good morning, Miss Ford.
I can accept your apology. But you must promise me one thing. How did you get here so fast? Who sent you?
It was Caspian. They sent me to meet you at the shooting range. Miss Ford, I was forced to. You should leave quickly and ask the chairman for help. The last person who insulted Mrs. Lyra was tortured to death by them.
Then the next person to be tortured to death will be her. Three years ago, the me that was under someone's control died in prison a long time ago.
Lyra, I bought this bag for you. Did you like it? As expected of Caspian. Good shot.
Here you go. Convict.
Good morning, you bunch of parasites. Parasite.
What gives you the nerve to be so arrogant? Let me tell you something. This is not the Ford's place. I can make you disappear from this world anytime. I advise you to think carefully.
What? The 8 dogs, raised by the Fords, are so impatient to bark at their master.
You really have a sharp tongue. A criminal just released from prison, nobody would want to marry him. You'd better worry about the rest of your life, which you'll spend alone in a psychiatric hospital. That's your future.
A son-in-law who hasn't even married in yet. What nonsense are you talking?
Caspian.
Caspian, are you okay? How dare you hurt Caspian?
Such a waste. Wasting such good red wine.
Apologize to Caspian immediately.
When he poured red wine on my face, he should have known that I'm not someone to mess with.
You.
Don't forget, it was the Fords who gave you a bite to eat, who raised you, a stray dog. Ungrateful weakling.
How dare you hit me?
Elena, how could you treat Caspian like that? Aren't you afraid I'll tell Mom and Dad? And they'll punish you?
Go ahead, tell them now. Let's see if Mom and Dad love me more. Or the Ford's dog, the lapdog.
Elena, don't think that just because you're a Ford, you can do whatever you want in this house. You're nothing but a worthless bug. Everyone knows that Uncle Ford and Aunt Ford only love Lyra and not you. Either you become Lyra's servant and obey her every word, or we'll put you in a psychiatric hospital and torture you to death. Your choice.
Don't worry, sister. If you become my servant, I'll make your life a living hell.
And if I don't?
You insulted Caspian and Lyra. You have no choice. Or your fate will be like this cup.
Terry was right, you have no way out.
Too bad. You want to mess with me, you're not worthy of that.
Are you kidding me?
Just now, all the top managers of the company unanimously recommended me as Vice President. From now on, you must call me Madam Vice President.
Impossible. How is that possible?
I can accept your apology. But, you have to promise me something.
Elena, if you need anything, we'll definitely help you.
I want you to recommend me as the group's vice president.
Well, without the chairman's approval, we...
Looks like you're not loyal enough yet. Or should I tell my father to replace all of you?
The chairman's only daughter is Elena, his biological daughter. This company will definitely belong to her.
We're picking a side early now. That'll bring us many advantages later.
Elena, we are ready.
What underhanded methods did you use to get this position? You know exactly what.
What? Are you going to lay a hand on the company's vice president, HM? The cake for my promotion is coming soon. Would you like to try from my promotion cake?
Don't celebrate too soon. Dad, you really need to keep Elena in check. She used underhanded tricks to deceive the company's executives to recommend her as vice president. You really need to rein her in. Dad, you've painstakingly trained me for 20 years. The position of vice president of this company, shouldn't it be mine?
You can rest assured, Dad promises, the position of vice president of this company will definitely be yours.
Okay.
Dad, today, as vice president of the group, I have finalized the partnership with the Rivers family.
Elena, is that true? You are our great hero.
Elena, a fake contract, don't bother Dad with that. After all, the Rivers place the most value on their partners' backgrounds. You, a convicted criminal with a criminal record, what makes you think that you are qualified to work with them?
Are you so sure that I can't do it?
What else? A convicted criminal is not even worthy of shining the River's shoes.
I suggest you look in the mirror and see what you really are.
Then open your eyes wide and see clearly.
How is that possible? Elena, don't think you can just put together a fake contract and fool us. How could the Rivers ever want to work with you?
Exactly. The Rivers are the best family in Jing City. Not even Uncle Ford could land a deal with them. What makes you think you can?
Hello? What did you say? The Rivers from Jing City want to discuss a partnership with the Ford's family.
Dad,
What did you say? Uncle Ford. What did you say?
there are so many Rivers. Who knows if they're the leading River family?
Okay. Please give my regards to Mr. River Sr. Our Fords have the opportunity to be with the leading family, and we will give our all.
You should thank your good daughter. If she hadn't saved the young man who was beaten nearly to death, the young master of the River family, Mr. River wouldn't have even looked at the Fords.
What did you say? Elena, you saved the young master of the Rivers. Such a big deal. How could you never tell Dad about it?
Dad, in these 3 years in prison, you never visited me. How could I have told you?
Oh, it's Dad's fault. Elena, you, for our Ford family, have made such a great contribution. Tell me, what do you want? Dad will agree.
Sister, as a member of the Ford family, contributing to the company is only natural, right?
How can you say that? Elena, for our Ford family, bringing the Rivers to the negotiating table, that makes her our greatest heroine. Hey, soon I'll have the chef from that restaurant come to prepare a nice celebration for us.
Dad, what I need is not that. I want to become vice president of the company. To share your burden.
Well,
Uncle Ford, the vice president position concerns the future of the company. How can you give it to an ex-convict?
Yes, Uncle Ford, if outsiders find out, we'll become a laughingstock.
Uncle Ford, please reconsider.
that's right. Elena, if it was something else, Dad would agree. But this, the vice president position. Oh, you're still too young. How about this? Dad will first give you the position of managing director, so you can practice. As for the vice president position, I'll give it to you later.
Then our partnership with Mr. Meyer be postponed.
Hey, no. Oh, we can talk about that. This contract is very important, don't damage it.
So the vice president position.
Compared to the profits of the Rivers Group, giving her a mere vice president position is nothing. Dad agrees.
Dad?
It's decided. But Eleanor, our company has a 7-day probation period. Try to understand your dad. Follow company guidelines.
I'll do as Dad says.
Getting a temporary vice president position is nothing special. With me here, you won't pass the probation period. The vice president position is not so easy to keep. Dad, since Big Sister has become vice president of the company, the task of receiving the Weber family should be assigned to her.
Who is Mr. Sue?
You don't even know Mr. Sue. And you want to become vice president?
Don't say we didn't warn you. Mr. Sue is the most difficult client of our company. The last person who insulted him was thrown from the 20th floor by his bodyguard from the roof. His head was covered in blood. Don't wet your pants from fear tonight and not dare to come to the office tomorrow.
That's right, Big Sister. You're not thinking of resigning, are you?
Elena, look.
I'm leaving. So, here's an overview of the company's development for the next 3 months.
Elena, I'm sorry, I brought the wrong documents. But I'm sure something simple like an English translation isn't a problem for you, right?
I wouldn't say that. Everyone knows she's just a country girl who never went to school.
Elena, I think you should stop pretending, kneel down now, and politely ask Caspian, and maybe he will still help you anyway.
Yeah, otherwise you'll make Mr. Sue angry, and then you'll cry.
Lyra, and all 8 of you, your annual bonuses are all cancelled.
Why?
Because I'm the vice president of the corporation, and you are nothing but my subordinates. Mr. Sue, I'm sorry, I failed to discipline my subordinates, and caused you displeasure. I'll make sure to lead them better from now on.
Elena, don't be so arrogant.
Shut up, subordinates don't have the right to speak here.
Elena, Caspian is the only one who speaks 8 languages fluently. If you annoy him, no one will help you later.
A useless failure who can't even keep up with me. How could he possibly help me?
All right. Let me see how you present this to Mr. Su.
Mr. Su, this is the first step in the development of our company over the next 3 months. We plan to invest $80 million into the new medical center to purchase the latest medical equipment.
She didn't mistranslate.
Starting next month, we will begin with these 3 points.
Working with Miss Ford, such a capable person, to be able to collaborate, gives me great confidence. We can sign the contract immediately.
Wait, Mr. Su. Although my sister is the vice president of the group, in terms of seniority, she is inferior to me and Caspian. Our years at the company. To secure your interests, I think this contract should be signed with us.
Mr. Su, you and each of us 9 sign the contract. We will ensure that this partnership runs smoothly. This is absolutely a sure profit business.
Once we snatch this contract, let's see how you keep the vice president position.
I have little seniority, but a high position. Doesn't that precisely prove the incompetence of you 9?
What do you think?
I mean, you've been here for 3 years in the company. No achievements in your careers. The only thing worth mentioning is your seniority. Aren't you ashamed to even mention that?
But at least our background is clean, unlike yours with a criminal record.
What? What?
Mr. Su, at this point I won't hide it from you anymore. My sister has a criminal record. She's not worth working with you.
Mr. Su, work with us, you'll never regret it.
Not necessary. Who hasn't made mistakes when they were young? Since she has a criminal record, your Ford's group still Miss Ford work as vice president. Her abilities must be extraordinary. I will work with you. I only negotiate with you at the Ford's group.
Pleased to work with you. Thank you for your appreciation, Mr. Su.
Mr. Su. Elena, what tricks did you use, so that Mr. Su trusts you so much?
Tricks. Visible strength is what really matters. Idiot.
Don't think that just because you signed the contract, you can be so arrogant. Let me tell you, next time you won't be so lucky.
Lyra, are you okay? Lyra.
How dare you hit me?
Hit you. My hands are too good for that.
How dare you hit Lyra in front of us? Let's see how I deal with you.
Do you think you're worth fighting me?
How are you so good at fighting?
In the 3 years in prison, I learned it specifically for you too. This time it was judo, next time taekwondo. You too. Do you want to try them all one by one?
Anyway, Lyra just made a small mistake. Did you have to resort to violence?
A small mistake. You call what she almost destroyed, $100 million contract, a small mistake. She can't tell right from wrong, and you're the same way.
It's just a mistake. No matter what mistake Lyra makes, all 8 of us will always stand by her.
That's right.
What are you laughing at?
They say a mother who loves too much spoils the child. And you have 8 doting mothers.
You. Dad, I'm sorry.
If Elena hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known that you caused such a huge mess in the company.
Dad, I didn't intentionally insult Mr. Su to snatch the contract for myself. Please forgive me.
Lyra.
What mistake did Lyra make? Is it necessary to punish her so harshly?
You must be the one who gossiped to Uncle Ford, right?
Made a mistake. Shouldn't she accept the punishment?
You. Uncle Ford, what happened in the company today? We are more responsible. If you want to punish someone, punish us.
Uncle Ford, punish us.
Caspian, you don't have to beg for me. It's all my fault. Dad, if you don't forgive me, I'll kneel here forever.
That's enough.
Dad, you would not forgive her that quickly, would you? You say you know you're wrong, but since you came in, you haven't said a single sorry. Dad, I know you have a soft heart. How about if I get her to apologize?
Well,
Dad, if it weren't about me today, the mess she's caused has cost the company a loss of $100 million. $100 million, lost by the butler's daughter for nothing. Such a waste.
Stop fanning the flames. What do you mean by butler's daughter? I've also been raised by Dad for over 20 years.
all right, Elena. I'll leave it to you.
Dad. What are you doing?
Getting you to apologize, of course.
Dad, save me. My sister is going to kill me. No, don't come near me.
Dear sister, don't be afraid.
Elena. Elena, I'm sorry. Please, let me go. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Lyra, just let me go.
All right.
Lyra. Lyra. Elena. How could you treat Lyra so harshly? So harshly?
The butler's daughter. Why shouldn't I dare?
Stop constantly talking about the butler's daughter talking. Don't forget, you're just an ex-convict.
And whose fault is that?
You.
If I hadn't taken the blame for Lyra back then and spent 3 years in prison, then the one who would be a convict now. Her, right.
Elena, I am the one who wronged you. If you want to hit me, go ahead.
Lyra. What nonsense are you talking? You have a heart condition. That she took the blame for you was only right.
Right, you did nothing wrong.
What do you mean, nothing wrong? But the thing about convict actually reminds me of something. Now that I'm out of prison, isn't it time that I can seek justice for myself? For these 3 years I served for nothing. Demand compensation.
Eleanor, Lyra has already apologized. We're a family. Don't make it worse.
Yes, Eleanor, a harmonious family brings prosperity. The most important thing is that we live in peace and stick together. Now apologize to Eleanor.
I'm sorry.
Prison, that's still too good for you. What I want is for you to suffer.
Lyra, Dad got you some ointment. It'll reduce the swelling. Here.
I don't want it.
Lyra, I had no choice but to punish you tonight. Now the company inheritance is entirely in Elena's hands. Only when she turns 25 can we divide her share.
Exactly, Lyra. Your father did that just to keep her calm.
But she's still 2 years away from her 25th birthday. Do we have to wait that long? And in the will, it says, if she marries Caspian or one of those 8 men, just one of them, she gets the assets early. Then we still won't get a cent.
Lyra, we swear, none of us 8 will ever marry her.
That's right, if we break this oath, we'll shave our heads and become monks.
Lyra, do you believe now that what we said was all serious?
This dog has a beetle on it.
This in this house. When did we get an extra dog?
The beetle on this dog, was it placed by Elena? Quick, catch it.
Grab it. I'll skin it.
Coco.
Elena, put that stray down right now.
What stray? This is the dog I adopted. Her name is Coco. Come, Coco, say hi to everyone.
Elena, when did you bring a dog home?
I found her on the doorstep. She looked just as miserable as I did. So I adopted her.
Eleanor, why did you attach a bug to the dog?
Dad, that's a camera, not a bug. Without a camera, how would I know what my dog does at home? And how would I know when I'm not home, what my dog does behind my back?
So you're watching a dog. Why?
Elena, I know you grew up in the countryside. But our family is a wealthy one. This is no place for such dirty things.
Coco, they're more loyal than family, you know.
How can you compare us to a dog?
Dad, but Coco won't bite me. But family probably not.
Oh, okay. Fine. It's getting late. Everyone go to bed.
Don't be too arrogant. You won't be happy for long.
Coco, bite her. Good boy. Let Mom hear what they say behind my back about me.
Lyra, Dad had to punish you tonight out of necessity. Now the company inheritance is entirely in Elena's hands. We have to wait until she turns 25 before we can divide her inheritance.
And the will also says as long as she and Caspian, one of the 8, marry, she gets the property early.
Now I know your secret. Pity that you don't know my true identity.
I'm in a good mood today. I'm inviting everyone to a team outing.
Great. Finally, some rest.
Thanks, Lyra.
My treat. The place we're going to, just the drinks for one table cost 100,000 euros. Only high rollers hang out there. Something like that. You're probably not used to it, are you?
You're just a country bumpkin from the sticks. You've definitely never seen anything like that. You'd probably freeze up there.
You hick. Better not go, or you'll embarrass yourself. Otherwise you'll sit alone and drink. How boring.
Maybe she can't even taste wine properly.
Fine, I'm not going.
Let's go.
What are you looking at me for? Go to the team outing.
What's this? Do you want to embarrass Lyra?
The boss isn't going. We're not going either. We're staying with the boss.
You all.
I'm sorry. In the company, they only listen to me. Go with them, have fun.
Lyra. Lyra, slow down.
Caspian, did you see that? In just a few days, people at the company are already listening to her.
This is all just temporary. In 2 years, not just the company, but even the Fords won't have a place for her.
Yes, Lyra. Once we've gotten through these 2 years with you, we can settle the score with her then.
You're right. But for these 2 years, we can't make it too easy for her. Otherwise, we'll set her up with a man. Then she can't the 8 of you marry and inherit the Ford fortune.
As you wish.
We don't want to marry her anyway. Just the sight of her is torture.
Exactly. Throw her out, then we'll have some peace and quiet.
Come in. Go. Sister, is this
Your boyfriend.
Sis, I know you don't like Caspian and his friends. That's why I specially arranged for you a blind date.
Compared to me, he might not be as good, but for you he's more than enough.
Come on, introduce yourself.
My name is Travis. I don't have high standards for a woman. She just needs to be able to have children. You're pretty thin. You probably won't have a son anytime soon. You need to have a son before you stop. You must not only have a son, but also wash clothes, cook and take care of me.
Sis, sure, he's not the best looking, but he's a decent man, and he'll treat you well. The most important thing is, he doesn't mind that you've been in prison. The most important thing is, I don't mind that you were in prison.
What was your name again?
My name is Travis.
Then I'll make sure you never have children.
What? You evil woman.
Sister, even if you don't like the person I introduced to you, you didn't have to hurt him.
Not hurt him. Then hurt you.
I'm here. Don't you dare lay a finger on Lyra.
You. And you 7. I seem to recall that I'm your fiancé.
Sister, forced love won't last. Caspian and the others don't like you.
But I've changed my mind. I insist on choosing one from among the 8 of them to be my fiancé. Look, these 8 guys all look quite decent. They're perfect as live-in sons-in-law for the Ford's family.
Elena, don't push it further.
Don't forget, you 8 were born for the Fords. You exist for me. If you don't become live-in sons-in-law, you'll be kicked out of the Ford's family. So tell me, which one of you I should choose to be my husband?
What do you want? To avoid marrying us?
Simple, you 8. Whoever picks up this ball that I throw first, I won't choose them. Go.
Eleanor, you know what? I'll kick you out of the forts.
Eleanor, I'm warning you, don't go too far. Exactly. Are you treating us like dogs? Who are you ordering around with a dog toy?
But if you don't go get it, you will get kicked out of the Fords. In that case, Lyra would be devastated.
Caspian.
For Lyra, I would do anything.
Caspian and the others, how can they be so obedient?
Is that enough?
I want you to be like Coco. Fetch it with your mouth.
Eleanor, don't go too far.
Caspian, let's go.
Given up already? Seems like Lyra in your hearts is nothing special after all. Good boy.
Elena, you dare to mess with me?
Elena, do you even act like a woman? Did you fool all 8 of us? Do you enjoy that?
Yes. The looks on all your faces, I love every single one. Which one of you will be my husband? I'd be happy with any of you.
Mr. Ho, you said earlier that you would sell me a batch of substandard medical equipment. I agreed.
I wouldn't dare. If Caspian and the others find out,
They'll never let me get away with it. Don't worry, I've arranged everything. Good dog. Caspian, I won't let anyone take you away from me.
It was because of the use of this company's medical devices that my child is still in a coma. The doctor said he will never wake up, you heartless monsters. Get the person responsible out of here.
You bastard! Using your position for personal gain. Abusing your authority to bring in this batch of defective devices. Do you have any idea that could have killed someone?
Sister Father gave you enough money. How could you be so blinded by greed to do something like that?
I knew it. You came back to the forts with evil intentions.
The truth of the matter hasn't been fully investigated yet. Pointing fingers now, isn't that a bit premature? Or is it that someone feels guilty and wants to shift the blame onto me?
What do you think?
In the entire Ford family no one but you has a twisted mind, or do they?
could it be that Mr. Ford would harm his own company? Lyra is so innocent and kind, so it's even more impossible.
I will get to the bottom of this and check all the information on the medical devices.
Excuse me, are you the person responsible for this batch of defective medical devices? To make dirty money, you went against your conscience and used these devices. Is that right?
Don't blame my sister, everyone. My sister was in prison. She didn't get much education. That's why she went down the wrong path.
She was actually in prison? The Ford's group. How could you let a criminal become vice president?
Give me back my healthy child.
Don't worry, everyone. I will present a solution to the patients, the media, and the public.
Elena, you put a criminal in a high position? If the truth comes out, would you personally send her to prison?
Elena, this affects the company's reputation. Shouldn't you set an example?
In the face of justice, there is no room for personal feelings. Shut up. We gave you life. We only asked you to go to prison for Lyra. We didn't ask you to die.
No, let me go, let me go. Sister, you just got out recently, and now you have to go back to the old place.
This time you go in, don't expect to come out again.
Is that so? The company surveillance video on my phone is enough to prove my innocence.
A fool like you, making a spectacle of yourself. I've never seen someone like that. No, impossible.
Caspian. Quick, show these surveillance footage to everyone so everyone can get a good look at the true face of that evil woman.
Caspian, what are you waiting for?
Exactly.
Let me speak for him. Because the one who swapped the equipment is...
It was me.
Caspian, what are you saying? You were raised with the generosity of the Fords. How could you do such a thing?
Yes, Caspian. Do you want to in front of all these journalists defend Elena? Caspian, you shouldn't say that.
Caspian, stop fooling around.
I was blinded by greed. I bought inferior equipment. I disappointed Uncle Ford, after all his years of leadership.
Caspian, who would have thought? The Fords raised him for so long, and he turned out to be an ungrateful snake. You're telling me? When it comes to ingratitude, no one surpasses him.
Watch your mouths.
Terry, I'm the one who did that. You don't have to argue with everyone.
Caspian,
I take full responsibility. I, Caspian, will resign today and leave the company.
Caspian, don't be rash.
Fine, your resignation. I accept it.
You.
Elena. You did that on purpose, didn't you? The company just went through a crisis, and you're so eager to let Caspian fall, sacrificing the pawn to save the queen?
A repeat offender like him, harboring a cancer, to stay in the company, to let the cancer grow.
Eleanor, what do you mean by that?
The purchase of substandard medical equipment and damaging the company's reputation. The person who put a patient into a coma is... Lyra. You think by taking my phone, I can't prove Lyra's guilt?
Eleanor, could there be a misunderstanding here?
No misunderstanding. He is the supplier who was in cahoots with Lyra.
Miss Elena, please spare me.
Sister, I know you hate me, but how could you slander me in front of everyone? Who knows if those aren't actors you hired?
Actors. The recorded conversation between you and Lyra. Play it out loud.
Mr. Ho, you said earlier, you would sell me a batch of substandard medical equipment. I agreed.
I wouldn't dare. If Caspian and the others find out, they'll never let me go.
Don't worry, I've arranged everything.
What's going on? That's really Lyra's voice.
Lyra, what does this mean?
You dare to betray me?
Caspian, they are so strict with you. If I hadn't kept something in reserve, in case it came to light, I would be done for in their hands.
You never really know anyone. Never thought she looked so innocent, but is so malicious inside.
Yes, and tried to set up her sister. Evil resides in a woman's heart.
You harmed my child.
Father, I know it was wrong. I was always afraid that my sister would take my place. That's why I...
How could I raise such a fool like you? How could I raise such an idiot?
Elena, the truth is out now. How are you treating Lyra? Give an explanation to everyone.
Exactly. Lyra committed such a terrible act. As the chairman of the group, you can't let this slide. Dad, I was wrong. I really know that.
Dad. You said it yourself. In the face of justice, there's no personal bias.
Elena, do you have to, in front of so many people, drive Lyra to the edge?
Exactly. Even if Lyra did it, she apologized to you. Isn't that enough? Do you still want to send her to prison?
A human life, in your eyes, is it really so insignificant? Or is it that the blood didn't splash on you? The person who was hurt isn't your family. You can't feel the pain.
Exactly. Are you even human? That mother lost her child. How can you say something like that?
If the Ford's group doesn't give an explanation today, we'll smash this company.
Dad, if you don't give them an explanation that the company is ruined, that's one thing. But if the stocks fall tomorrow, that's a big deal.
Dad, no.
Lyra, Lyra.
From today, Lyra will be excluded from the Ford's group. You will be forever stripped of your inheritance rights. For the rest of your life, you are not allowed to set foot in the company.
No.
Dad. The inheritance waiver agreement. I've already drawn up for you.
Elena. What exactly are you planning? Does this contract have to be signed today?
How else are we supposed to calm everyone down? Dad. You'll keep your word. Right?
Dad, no. Dad, no.
Dad. So many people are watching. As chairman, if you break your promise, the credibility of our company will be severely damaged.
Dad.
Lyra. Being hurt by family, being pushed into hell by your own family. Doesn't feel good, does it?
The Ford's group, as a well-known company in Jing City, will take full responsibility for this. We will immediately recall all defective equipment and apologize to the public. As for the victim,
The victim is unconscious. How will your company take responsibility for that?
Yes, this is a living, breathing human being.
Dad. I've organized the world's most renowned medical team. Their child can still be saved.
What did you say? All the doctors said my child can't be saved. Is that true?
Don't worry. Your child is only in a semi-coma. Within a month, he will wake up.
Thank you. Thank you for saving my child.
This is personally from me a small compensation. No password.
Elena. Your great kindness, how can I ever repay you?
Not necessary, it's my duty.
That's what a responsible person should have. Unlike those 8 bastards who cover up a criminal.
Elena, tomorrow's headlines will publicize your good deed.
Elena. How dare you use me for fame and wealth? I won't let you get away with that. Elena. Don't think that just because you got the inheritance, you can stay in the Ford's family. As long as Caspian and the others don't marry you, you'll never stay in the Ford's family.
So as long as I marry them, I can stay in the Ford's family.
I didn't mean that. But I warn you. If you dare to get Caspian to marry you, I will.
What will you do?
Let me go. Let me go.
Are you trying to fool me again?
So what?
Then I'll do it.
Lyra. Are you okay?
Lyra.
Dad, Mom, Caspian. I just wanted to apologize to my sister. I never thought she would let me down like this.
Elena. As for the company, Lyra, it has already paid the price. Why can't you just leave her alone?
That's right, Elena, we're all family. How could you treat your sister so harshly?
She deserved it.
Elena, how can you say that?
If I had done all those things today, I would probably already be in prison.
Well,
I didn't finish her off and put her in prison so that she experiences what I went through in those 3 years. I was being nice, wasn't I? I was pretty nice, wasn't it?
Elena. Back then, letting you take the fall for Lyra was a last resort. Do you have to hold a grudge until now?
So that means I should call the police now. And have her locked up.
Caspian. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to.
you too. Apologize to Elena right now. And you, Lyra, you too.
Dad.
Hurry up.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
From now on, keep such dirty tricks away from me. Otherwise, they'll backfire.
Honey, do you think that Elena is our biological daughter? Now, when I see her, I get really creeped out.
Don't talk nonsense.
Idiot. Of course I'm not your child.
Lyra. Lyra, don't be like that. You're hurting yourself. It breaks my heart.
Yes, Lyra. Back then, you asked Mr. Ford Sr. to take all 8 of us in. That's why we are where we are today. No matter what happens, we'll always stand by you.
But you saw it too. Mom and Dad are completely under her thumb now. Now she has firmly secured the position of vice president. From now on, she'll do whatever she wants, won't she?
Don't worry. She won't.
Today is the weekly meeting. Each department reports on their progress.
Report progress. I gave my department the whole day off. No work. I also gave my sales department the day off.
Us too.
How could you make this decision alone and give the employees the day off?
What can we do? Our department has 7 people. We're used to reporting to Caspian and Lyra. Now they're gone. So of course we have nothing to do.
You're way off.
If you want me to work, that can be arranged. Here's how it is. Elena, you get on your knees and beg Lyra and Caspian to come back. Otherwise, this entire company's business will probably not be able to continue.
Elena, what do we do?
Caspian and Lyra have caused enormous losses to the company. If you want them back, no way.
You. Fine. Then we'll leave now. See if you can find someone to clean up this mess.
You can go, but sign this first.
You want to fire us?
Fire us?
Elena, you want to fire all 7 of us.
Exactly. Disloyal dogs to the company. Why keep them until New Year?
Wait until Mr. Ford Sr. finds out. You're firing all 7 of us. Company veterans. I'm afraid he will never forgive you.
He doesn't know yet. But we can inform him now.
Good. Let's see how you want to fire all 7 of us today.
Before I fire you, let me show you something. This is proof of embezzlement that you committed over the past 3 years. In just 3 short years, you 7 men embezzled 300 million from the company.
You had us secretly investigated.
What? Will you snitch on me to Uncle Ford?
Father has a soft heart. Of course he won't fire you for that. But now that you're dealing with me, the matter looks different. This is the expense record of you buying luxury goods for Lyra with embezzled money. What do you think? If the press finds out, won't it be blown out of proportion?
Elena, you've already made Lyra so ashamed that she hasn't left the house for 2 weeks. Now you want to ruin her with public opinion?
Either you leave voluntarily, or Lyra will be exposed.
You.
The choice is yours.
You.
My time is very precious. I'll give you 3 seconds.
Terry Caspian isn't here. Maybe we should ask Caspian.
1.
Wait. We'll sign. Elena, as soon as the 7 of us leave, you'll see the company fall apart.
Those who replace you 7 are sitting right across from you.
What do you think?
Thank you for the promotion, VP.
From now on, you are my trusted aides. In this company, you only need to follow me.
Thank you, VP, for your leadership.
We will follow you, VP.
What did you say? All 7 of you resigned and left the company? Didn't I tell you to stay in the company and keep an eye on them?
Caspian, don't blame Terry. Elena forced us to leave.
Eleanor, you forced Terry and the others to leave. What are you up to?
What?
Dad, I kicked Terry and the other 6 out of the company.
Elena, how could you just mess around with company matters?
Yes, Eleanor, these 7 are the backbone of the company. Before you touch them, you should at least get your father's opinion.
They all went on strike together to threaten me. They want me to bring Lyra and Caspian back to the company. Dad, back then, you announced in front of everyone that you would fire Lyra and Caspian. If I bring them back now, wouldn't that be a reason for you to criticize me?
Elena, stop flattering Uncle Ford.
Shut up, you bunch of idiots.
Uncle Ford,
Should I break my word in front of the media?
I'm sorry. I didn't think that far.
Eleanor, the guys aren't bad at heart. Don't bother with them.
Why should I bother with them? In this family, Dad, Mom, you're the ones I care about most. Only you.
Eleanor, you really are Dad's good girl.
Elena, don't think I don't know what you're up to. Even if all 8 of us leave the company, and Lyra loses the inheritance, this family, you won't be able to take over.
Too bad. I already know your secret.
Lyra.
In your hearts you only care about Elena, don't you? Then why do you come to me?
Lyra. Your mother and I, we just want what's best for you. Until we secure the inheritance, we have to keep her on our side.
When the time comes, we'll throw her out of the Ford family.
But look how she treats me. You saw it yourselves.
Lyra, those who achieve great things must be able to endure to successfully obtain the inheritance. You should still make peace with her.
All right. Sister, I carefully chose this gift for you. Let's reconcile.
Eleanor, earlier, Lyra made many mistakes. But she is still your sister. For the sake of this gift, just let it go.
The gift that Lyra gave you, you better accept it.
Since when are you so nice?
Elena, I really want to make peace with you. Elena.
Do you just want to stomp all over Lyra's feelings for you?
Elena, you can reject my gift, but you don't have to humiliate me like this.
Elena, how long are you going to keep bullying Lyra?
Elena, Lyra set you up back at the company. She really set you up. It was her fault. But it's been so long, just forgive her.
Elena won't forgive me, so I'll leave.
Lyra, if you go, I go too.
We'll go too.
Fine. Good riddance. Why aren't you leaving yet? Don't tell me you're waiting for someone to beg you. Sorry, but I'm the boss here now. No one's going to beg you. Get lost.
You.
Lyra.
Mom, Dad. Do you really want to give up the Ford cooperation? Because of a butler's daughter. Because of a butler's daughter. Give up the Ford cooperation.
Lyra.
Don't try to talk me out of it. I'm not going back.
Lyra. Now is not the time for a tantrum. If we leave the Fords now, we're just playing into her hands.
But Mom and Dad, to appease her, always take his side. In this house, there's no place for me. Caspian, will you marry me? Caspian, you're all I have left. If you marry me, I won't have to worry about Elena taking you away from me. We'll be together forever.
But Lyra, right now, on paper, I'm still Elena's fiancé. I worry that this will damage your reputation.
Caspian, I don't care.
Caspian, just say yes to Lyra. Out of all 8 of us, you're the best. You'll take good care of her.
Okay. I promise you.
Elena. So what if you always outshine me? In Caspian's heart, I'll always come first.
Next step. Inherit the Ford family.
Mom, Dad, I have great news.
Me too. I also have great news. I'm getting married.
What did you say?
Sister, you should focus on your career now. Isn't it too early to get married?
Yes, Elena, you've never been interested in marriage, have you? Why so sudden?
Elena, Mom wants you to stay by my side for a few more years. I can't bear to see you leave.
Mom, Dad, don't worry. The person I'm marrying is one of these 8. Yes, one of them. He's marrying into the family.
What did you say?
What? You, the housekeeper's daughter, you want to steal my fiancé?
Lyra would never do such a thing. Don't you dare to tarnish Lyra's honor.
Caspian.
In 3 days, I will host a banquet for the elite, and I will announce who my fiancé really is.
And now, if Elena gets married, she can inherit the Ford estate early.
I have a great idea. If we ruin her reputation, she won't find a husband.
Lyra, isn't that too much?
Caspian, she forced us to do this. If you want to blame someone, blame her.
If it hadn't been for Lyra back then, we 8 wouldn't have been raised by the Fords.
Aunt Ford, regarding the will, it has been examined. The will clearly states that you must marry one of the 8 fiancés to inherit the estate early. But there is an additional clause. If the 8 fiancés betray you, then you can, without marrying, inherit immediately.
What happened before was our mistake. As your fiancés, we should take care of you. This glass of milk is our apology gift.
How's it going? I give you one chance. Use it well.
Long time no see.
Aunt Ford, this is a gift from my wife, for you.
Thank you, Uncle River.
I will see if you can still be so arrogant.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is my daughter's engagement party. Our family, the Fords, has all 8 fiancés standing here. Elena, which one do you like?
These 8 fiancés are all outstanding young men. To marry Miss Ford, that is their great fortune.
I'm so jealous of Miss Ford. If only I had 8 such excellent fiancés, that would be great.
I choose.
Sister, you have no right to choose from these 8 select.
Lyra, don't be ridiculous.
Dad, even if you punish me, I still have to say it. Sister, you were with another man. Why do you have to ruin Caspian and the others?
What? Miss Ford was with another man?
If this gets out, it will bring shame upon the Fords. A great shame.
Another man.
Sister, you were drunk that day. Maybe you forgot, but I saw it clearly. You and another man did something dirty. How dare you hit me?
Spreading lies in public. A slap is the least you deserve.
Well done. Our Elena is definitely not that kind of person. Don't believe Lyra's one-sided story.
Exactly. You, someone who was thrown out of the Fords. What right do you have to attend Elena's engagement party? Throw her out.
All right. Since you don't believe me, I will prove to you all that you are wrong. Sister, leave the banquet hall now while you still can.
Look closely who is in the video.
I didn't think that Miss Lyra had a bad personality, but
she's been acting wild behind everyone's backs.
Desires her sister's fiancé so shamelessly.
Caspian, I like you. How could this happen? Why can't you turn it off?
So Lyra and Caspian have a secret relationship.
No, that's not it. Caspian, help me.
Did you release this video? Turn it off now.
She played it herself. What does that have to do with me?
Eleanor, must you see Lyra ruined because of you?
If I hadn't prepared early, today I would have been the one who would have been ruined. I just repaid in kind. What's wrong with that?
No way. You knew all along.
So, don't play games with me.
So from the very beginning, you knew all of it. You deliberately set Lyra up, and I actually had a guilty conscience towards you. Now it turns out that I was completely blind.
Your guilty conscience means nothing to me. The taste of downfall must be hard to swallow.
I'm ready to marry Lyra.
Caspian.
Since you treated Lyra like that, don't blame me for embarrassing you in front of everyone.
Caspian. I told you already, with someone like her, you can't be soft.
I will never marry you.
We won't either.
What's going on? Aren't the 8 Elena's fiancés? Why are they all taking Lyra's side?
Caspian, what are you doing at Elena's engagement party? This is outrageous.
Dad, this is my engagement party. You're not going to agree to this, are you?
Elena, even if we are thrown out of the Ford family, the 8 of us will never marry you.
Dad, Caspian and I really love each other. Please bless us.
Elena, look, they all really love each other. Why don't you just leave them alone?
Exactly, Eleanor. Don't worry, Mama will make it up to you, I promise.
Fine. Then I'll give this engagement party to Lyra.
Elena, you're so understanding. Mama is really relieved.
Isn't that the famous gold medal lawyer, Lawyer Julian?
How did he come to the engagement party?
Caspian, isn't that the lawyer who handled Mr. Ford Sr.'s will? Why is he here?
Hey, Lawyer Julian. The 2-year period hasn't expired yet. What do you want here?
I am here to announce Mr. Ford Sr.'s will.
The will? Why so sudden? Why announce the will? Lawyer Julian, that can be announced later. Please go back.
Now that the heir of the Ford family is determined, there is no reason to wait any longer. When Mr. Ford Sr. died, he entrusted me with something. If in the future you 8 people betray Elena, Elena will immediately take over the Ford family.
How is that possible? Elena, I was just a bit confused for a moment. The proposal doesn't count.
Dad, I asked you earlier, but you said... These words, the guests here, they can all testify. Mom and Dad, so you did it, so that I would get the Ford's inheritance. That's why you did it.
Well,
Mom and Dad are really good to me.
How could this happen?
This is the Ford's Group, an 80% share transfer agreement. From today, you are the top decision maker of the Ford's Group. All matters of the Ford's family are subject to your orders.
Elena, have you been planning this all along? You played my video in public just so that Caspian would publicly betray you so you can inherit the Ford family fortune.
Yes, you.
Eleanor, listen, you're still too young. You can't handle such a large estate yet. How about this? The inheritance, we split it among us.
Why?
Eleanor, Mom and Dad are only thinking about you.
Right.
Mom, Dad, what makes you think that I would simply give up something I can achieve so easily to someone who sent me to prison? Dad, you're getting old. It's time to step down. The chairmanship should belong to me.
Eleanor, don't forget, without Uncle Ford, you wouldn't be where you are today. Don't go too far.
Me, go too far. I went too far.
Lyra, Dad has to teach you a lesson tonight. I simply have no choice. The inheritance rights of the company lie solely in Elena's hands. Only when she is 25 years old can we divide her inheritance equally.
And the will also says that as long as she and Caspian, the 8 of them, any one of them gets married, she can receive the assets early. Then we still get no money.
Look closely, everyone. This is the true face of my parents. The reason you are all so nice to me is only because I have what you have dreamed of, the inheritance.
In front of so many people, don't talk nonsense.
Elena, have you no respect for your elders?
I'm telling you, you think you're all grown up now, and I can't do anything to you, huh? But I'm telling you, as long as I'm in this company, I am the chairman of this company, you have no say here.
Did you think this company still belongs to you?
What do you think?
We convene the board for a joint vote. We vote for Elena as our new chairperson.
You. All of you. You have actually betrayed me.
Is this how you thank Uncle Ford?
All 8 of you have held key positions in the company and ruled over everyone for years. Without Elena, we would never have had our day.
We follow Elena voluntarily.
Dad.
Eleanor, you are truly shameless. So your return home was just an act. Your goal was the fortune of the Fords.
That's right. From now on, I, Elena, will sever all ties with the Ford family. All assets of the Ford family belong to me alone. They belong to me.
Elena. Mr. Ford Sr. originally asked us to take care of Lyra, and of Mr. and Mrs. Ford. You can defy them, but can you defy Mr. Ford Sr.?
When Mr. Ford Sr. was still alive, he never said such a thing.
What did you say?
The people that Mr. Ford Sr. entrusted you to take care of were Elena, the eldest daughter of the Ford family.
You're lying.
Mr. and Mrs. Ford wouldn't lie to us.
I have the recording of Mr. Ford Sr.'s last words. Truth or lie, you'll see.
Caspian, don't trust him. He and Elena must have colluded.
You've been manipulated by Lyra for over 20 years. Don't you want to know the truth?
Caspian.
Father.
You ungrateful son. For the daughter of a housekeeper, you brought the Ford bloodline into prison for 3 years. Have you no shame before the Ford ancestors?
Father. We've watched Lyra grow up. If she goes to prison, I'm afraid she won't survive it.
You dare to defend her? Let me tell you, the Ford family business can only be inherited by Elena.
Father, please. Think it over, Father.
The 8 outstanding scholars we've raised are all orphans of my brothers in arms. They are also Elena's future husbands. After she gets out, I want to make sure she a happy and fulfilling life.
Father.
Grandpa.
Father. Father.
My grandfather kindly adopted and raised you. And you repay him with betrayal.
How could you deceive us like this? You said it was because of you that Mr. Ford Sr. took us in.
Do you know that Mr. Ford Sr. was a tremendous benefactor to us 8?
I thought you were just occasionally stubborn, but I never imagined that you would lie about something like this.
At the end of the day, it's all your fault. What? You want to go back and make things right with Elena? Elena, I'm telling you. Since you went to prison 3 years ago, they've all put pressure on you and me. Since you came back from prison, Caspian, every moment, has helped me make plans to get rid of you. Even back then, when they drugged you, he knew about it.
Shut up. Keep talking, and I have 1,000 ways to make your life worse than death.
You want to touch me? Really?
I think you've really lost your mind.
Nonsense. I'm not crazy at all.
I've already called the psychiatric hospital to pick you up.
No, I'm not sick. Caspian, save me. No, I don't have a mental illness. Sister, I'm sorry. I'll disappear from your sight from now on. Please don't report me. Okay? Sister, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you remember 3 years ago that you accidentally hurt someone?
Elena, Caspian and the others were downstairs on their knees all night. Maybe you should forgive them.
Forgive them. The debts they have. Not yet, one by one, recovered.
Back then, we sent you to prison to take the blame for Lyra. We wronged you. For that, we accept the punishment.
But I also need you to honestly prove that 3 years ago, Lyra caused an injury through negligence.
All right.
I'm not sick. I'm not taking any medicine.
I don't want a shot. I don't want a shot.
Elena.
Mom, Dad, I came to see you.
Elena. Dad knows he was wrong. Elena.
Elena, get us out of here. I don't want to stay here anymore.
Mom, Dad, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a girl who lived alone with her mother. Until one day, the girl had to watch as her mother, to save her, was hit by a car and killed. The girl begged everywhere for the murderer to be punished. But every lawyer refused to seek justice for her mother. Until one day the girl found out that this man had a missing daughter.
Elena, you? What do you mean by that?
My story is over. I should go now.
Stop. Who are you really?
I am the daughter who seeks justice for her mother.
What?